Did you know that if you teach one person one thing for an entire year, and then you tell that person to teach another person the same thing for the next year, and you replicate that, did you know in 33 years the whole world learns that one thing? And that goes with positivity. That goes with attitude and character and drive and redefining some things. It doesn't matter what it is. 33 years. That's crazy, right? It's a crazy stat. But we expect everybody else to do it for us, right? But it starts with you. Trudy, thank you so much for having me and the Idaho Distance, Idaho Distance Education Academy. I think this is pretty cool. I love that we're all together because I imagine you're not together very often. You're online in the digital world, which I love, by the way. We have two worlds right now, right? We have the real world and the digital. Right now we get to be in the real world where it really matters. Right now in my life, I'm pretty fulfilled. I'm doing okay, and I'm happy with where things are, with the exception of just, the hills and valleys that we all go through as human beings. I wanted to bring something real life that applied to all of you. So today I'm going to cover 6 things in a short amount of time. Number 1, you guys have time. You have time. You do not have to have it all figured out. Not everything needs to be like out here, and you don't have to know what to do. It doesn't have to be like just perfect. Picture your life as a basketball game. I'm going into halftime. Some of us are in the 4th quarter. Some of us are in the 1st quarter. I'm going into halftime. I'm okay with that. I accept that. You guys, you're still on the practice court. You're still practicing. And that's awesome. You should find incredible comfort with that. Incredible comfort. And sometimes we don't want to be on the practice court. You know what I mean? I would love to be on the practice court right now. And sometimes I actually just go back to the practice court and I treat my entire life as just being in practice, because that's really what life's about, which leads me to number 2. There's a saying, it's the pursuit of happiness, right? I like to redefine. I want to change it up a little bit. It's the pursuit is happiness. Like, that's really what life's about. It's not about arriving. It's about just doing. It's about going forward. It's about the journey. It's about where you want to go. Look, if you change your mindset and the way that you look at things, the pressure is alleviated a little bit. You're not so stressed out about pleasing the people that expect things from you, or there's pressure in everything. Trudy's feeling pressure about this whole event. But if she just owns it and she's herself and she's like, you know what, this is the pursuit to make it what it's going to be. It's less pressure. Life then becomes a little digestible when you're just okay with the journey, right? When you're okay with the process and the journey and the pursuit, life just becomes okay. Meaning okay as in comfortable. And you're like, I'm okay with this pursuit. I'm okay with where I'm at because I'm owning who I am. And I'm going to be okay with that. And I want you guys to really adopt that. Society labels and compartmentalizes things and puts pressure on us, right? As adults, we have a lot of pressure at our jobs. I mean, we're all, like a lot of people out here, we're all adults, but we all still feel like we're 16. I do. Like, I feel young, like it's crazy. I'm 36 now, but I still feel like completely insecure at times. I feel like we all feel like you. And so we're going to give you the best advice that we want to hear right now. And if you could adopt it and own it, then you're going to be so much better off than we were. And honestly, the world will be. Some of the world's greatest minds did it that way. They did it their own way. They owned themselves. Like, things redefined in this world because people decided to go another route. As long as you're not hurting anyone or hurting yourself, I say own it. Go do something crazy. Do something new. Once again, you're on the practice court. Go practice. Life is predicated by pressure, and the only way to relieve that pressure is to look at things a little differently. Be okay with the pursuit, and don't focus so much on arriving. Focus on pursuing with everything inside of you. Focus on the pursuit, and number 1, the most important thing, be okay with it. Be okay with the pursuit. You do not have to arrive. Like, graduation is an arrival, but you haven't arrived. I'm 36. There's other people of other ages. We have not arrived. Ever. I don't think we'll ever arrive. Right? The society says you have to arrive. I'm never going to arrive. Ever. And I'm okay with that. Not even close. I haven't even begun. I love my business. I love my employees. I love the success that's coming my way, and I love what's happening in my life. But I'll never define my life as being where I want to arrive. The one goal is conquered. There'll be another goal so far out that I'll want to go continue the journey and be okay with that journey, because the pursuit is happiness. The idea, again, is to be okay with it. Number 4, go do stuff. Don't ponder, don't think. I mean, think a little bit. Like, don't be stupid, but go do stuff. Like, go try, fail. You're on the practice court. Throw up some air balls, throw up some bricks. Go be okay with failing, because failing is our biggest teacher. It causes us to learn. Everybody in here has failed, but a lot of times, like me or other people, we were taught that failing is bad. Failing is not bad. Failing is good as long as you have the right mindset for it. As long as you understand that failing is a teacher, right? And so, like, fail at the good stuff. Go out and try something new. You're young. You're on the practice court. That's what practice is for. Perfection is a myth. You do not have to have it together, and you do not have to be perfect at all. That's what I'm saying. When somebody's dead, you're not going to talk about how perfect they were. You're talking about how it made them wonderful. I want you guys to adopt your imperfections and be okay with your imperfections. And that goes with everybody in this room. Like, I'm okay, I'm weird, like I'm just gonna do weird things for the rest of my life. I just know that's who I am. But we're all different. We're all just living our life. We just gotta be okay with it. Be okay with we're different and we have imperfections. Imperfections create endearment. People like imperfections, the ums and the uhs and the awkwardness. Just don't take life so seriously. Surround yourself with a good team and don't give up. Number 6, the last thing, you're the goat. You guys know what the goat means. Do you know what the goat means? Not the animal. The goat, the greatest of all time. That's what the goat means, the greatest of all time. Everybody in this room is the goat. Everybody. Why are you the goat? Because you're 100% absolutely unique and rare. We might all have the same jobs. We might all have the same names. Y'all are wearing the same robes. But you're all different, every single one of you. If 10 digital marketing agencies opened up right next to me, wouldn't bother me a bit, because I know I do it differently. I'm unique and rare. And it doesn't mean I'm better, it just means I'm different. So I'm going to own that. I want you guys to own your individuality and who you are. Like, when you get out of here, like, be you. Be okay with being you. That's cool. Like, don't be like everybody else. Be like you, because that's what the world needs. You too. Everybody in this room. Like, we all need to be ourselves, because that's what the world wants. The world wants your uniqueness and your rarity and your amazingness. That's super, super important, that you understand and own that you're rare. That you have zero competition in life and in business. That if you stay true and remain aware that you are unique and rare, you win every time, because the definition of winning has been changed. When you're competing with yourself and you're not competing with anybody else around you, because you understand that you are unique and you are rare and you are the only one-of-a-kind person in the world, there's no more competition, because you just owned it. You're just like, this is me. The only person I got to beat is the person I look at in the mirror. And at the end of the day, if you put effort into that, you're going to win every time, every single time. The only thing you got to do is not give up. That's pretty much it. If your life motto is not give up and own myself for who I am and be okay with it and always get better, then you're going to be all right. Then you're going to win. You are valuable and rare as anyone. Now go make it known and own that. Go act, go practice, go do, go fail, go learn. Go do all those things and own what you're doing and be okay with it. I'm going to give one more bonus and I'm done. This is the bonus. All of what I said goes out the window. It does not matter unless you have the bonus. This is super, super important. Be grateful in life. You have to have gratitude. If you don't have gratitude and you're not thankful for the things that are around you in your life and your past and your failures and the people that have come in and out of your life, even the people that you've hurt and hurt you, and all the things that you go through, guys, like, if you're not grateful for just experiences and emotions and things that happen to you, you're not grateful that you got to go through it and experience this wonderful life that you got to live, then it's all moot. It's all nothing. Without gratitude, confidence becomes ego, victory becomes obnoxious, and sadness becomes negative. Remain grateful, because it's the glue. It's the glue of our life. You gave me some of your time, and this is about you. But I really appreciate your time, and I thank you very much.